Hi everyone, I record a video how to find a real number between two real numbers on a previous video. Now on this video I want to use an irrational number, so how can we find a real number between given rational and irrational number, and I want to show some other examples about this topic. Let's start, such as how can we find a real number between 4 and square root of, let's say, 19. So 4 is an integer and square root of 19 is an irrational number. Here we can use square root of these two numbers. Okay, let's draw a line here. That's better. Okay, now let's think it's a line number. We can put a number on it. I will put my number here. Let's say 4 is here. Square root of 19 is here. So I'm going to use square of these two numbers. So get rid of this square root. So 4 square is 16, and square root of 19, square of this number, square root of 19 is 19. So here I have lots of numbers. As you see, I can say what I have here. I have 17. Let's use another color. So between 16 and 19, I have 17 and 18. These are integers. So these are square root of my number. So what is this number here? I can use the number is square root of 17. So square root of 17 is between 4 and 19, square root of 19. And I can say square root of 18. So that's between 4 and square root of 19, and we know it's equal to 3 times square root of 2. So I find two irrational number between a given rational and irrational number. That's the first one. Let's go to another example here. Okay, here another question: which number is between -6 and -5? So that's a question. Find a number between -6 and -5. As you see, I have negative square root of 37, negative square root of 24, negative square root of 125 divided by 4. So, and there is an square root of 26. So here I am going to use a number line again. Let's say this is -6 and this is -5. When I use square root of these numbers, so these become positive. So I'm going to draw another number line here. So square root of 6 is 36 and square root of -5 is 25. So let's check the inside the square root. That's 37. So 37 is not between 25 and 36. It's 37 is on the right hand side of the 36. 24 is not. 24 is here, 24, so less than 25. So 26, yes, but it's not negative. So because that's a positive number, it cannot be between -6 and -5. So that cannot be our answer. So see the options here on the left. Let's check that one. What is square? If you calculate 125 over 4 and square of it, it's going to be equal 125 over 4, so that's equal 31.25. As you see, 31.25 is between 25 and 36. So these numbers, when you calculate square roots, it's between 25 and 36. So negative of it will be between square root of the negative of it between -5 and -6. So it will be nearest here. So C is the correct option. Okay, let's see another question here. Which number is between square root of 13 and square root of 21? Let's think about this question. There are two ways to solve it. So let's think a number, and my number square will be here. I already know square root of 13 is between 3 and 4. Why? 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, and square root of 21 is between 4 and 5. Why? 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. So let's think about 13. 13 is near to 16, not near to 9. So if I say that's the half, 3.5, if that's 3.5, so I can say 13 between 3.5 and 4, nearest that part. So square root of 13. Let's think about square root of 21. Okay, again find the 16 and 25. If you calculate half of the number, so square root 21 is near to 25, so it will be nearest here, square root of 21. So 1 over 4, 4 whole and 1 over 4 is here, so that's between square root of 13 and 21. I think that's the answer. 3 whole 1 over 2, so that's 3.5, and that's not between square root of 13 and square root of 21, so that's not the answer. 4 whole 3 over 4, 4 whole 3 over 4, it's here, so it's not between square root of 13 and square root of 21. 125 over 26, so that makes 4 whole, let's say to 100, so 4, 25, 104, 21 over 26, so it's nearest here. 4 whole 21 over 26, it's nearest here, so that's not the answer either. That's first way. In that way you can draw a number line. You can write near approximately place of the square root of 13 and square root of 21, so you can find answer. I want to tell another things here. Let's clean everything. We can use again square root of the number. Let's draw a number line here. Let's think about, I have square root of, let's use black color, another color, that's better. Okay, square root of 13, so this is my number. What is my number? Square 13. So let's think about square root of 21, so square root of it's become 21. Let's check that one. 4 times 4, 16, that's equals 17 over 16. So if you calculate square root of it, so it will become 289 over 16, so that's equal 18.065. So 18.065, as you see, that's between 13 and 21. So this number 18.065 is between 13 and 21. 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 over 2, that's, if you calculate square root of it, this is 49 over 4. 49 over 4 is equal to 12.25, and as you see, 12.25 is less than 13, so this number is not between square root of 13 and square root of 25. This is 4 times 4, 16, 19 over 4. When you calculate square root of this number, so 381 over 16, so that's equal 5625. So that's, as you see, far away from 21. And the last number, if you calculate square root of that one, that's 15,625 over 676. So it's equal 23 I think 1 continue something. It's a long decimal. So still I get 23 is more far away than 21. So it's not between 13 and 21. The number cannot be between square root of 13 and square root of 21. Thanks for listening.